Hi, this is Lila. I'm bringing you this week's Crystal of the Week. I drew a card from my Crystal Wisdom and Intention card deck, and the card that I drew was the Rose Quartz. So Rose Quartz is a fascinating stone with a long history. Here's a couple of examples. This is a rose quartz that's been polished. And here is an example of one that is in the raw form. It's found in large deposits in South Dakota. They're some of the largest in the world, as a matter of fact. And we know that rose quartz, as a member of the quartz family, has a high level of piezoelectric energy and is a very active rectifier of frequency. It's about a 7 on the Mohs hardness scale, which makes it hard enough for a lot of jewelry. It just might need some extra protection if it's used in rings, for example. Now, if I was going to look for rose quartz, I could expect to find it in very opaque forms or translucent forms, but rarely is it ever in perfectly clear stone. If I was suspecting that something might be too perfect, one way to identify rose quartz from glass, pink glass, is to look for any bubbles. If it is too clear, too perfect, we may want to do a scratch test, because as a 7 on the hardness scale, rose quartz is actually harder than glass, so it should be able to scratch glass. Sometimes there are some enhancements made by man. One of them is to heat treat a rose quartz to stabilize the pink color. And sometimes manufacturers will take rose quartz that's more on the white side of the scale and dye it pink so they can sell it as a higher quality rose quartz. Just remember that even our natural rose quartz can be subject to fading if we leave it in the sun too long. So short amounts of time in the sun won't hurt it, but extended periods might cause it to become more white than it was in the beginning. Now, if we go back to the folklore of rose quartz, we can go all the way back to the ancient Greeks and Romans. And they associated rose quartz with their goddesses of love and beauty, which were Aphrodite and Venus. And today we associate this pink color of rose quartz with our heart chakra or heart energy center. And it makes sense that this pink stone would align with the pink of the heart chakra. If I was going to work with rose quartz, I might use the following intention from my card deck. I know that I am loved and my heart feels whole. I have compassion for myself, my family, and others, even when they make mistakes. My emotions are healing. If you'd like more information about my services or classes or Crystal Wisdom and Intention deck, you can find that on my website, fernshadowstudio.com. Thank you.